My name is Suzanne and I lived in Baltimore for years and was in a rear end collision, and my car was totaled and I was injured. And immediately the case became a little bit complicated. So I knew I needed legal representation from minute one. Never mind the obvious thing about medical care that I was receiving. So I had remembered the name Jason Plotkin. He was a referral from somebody I knew. And so I trusted that whole process, and I reached out to him, and he immediately picked up on those real important details of what was going on specifically to my case, and took the ball and ran with it, and appropriately handled the case, appropriately communicated with the other parties. It was all resolved fairly. And of course I was pleased with the results. So, but there's more to this story, because before I moved to Florida and I had my replacement vehicle, I was involved in another collision. The car was not totaled. It just needed some cosmetic work, but it still cost a few bucks to replace this and that. And he made sure I got everything I was entitled to. He invests of himself in his work. So for him, it's not just a job. It's not just work. He takes it on because he cares, and he sees it through to the end. And he knew I was at the time interested in aviation. He knew I was going to use the amount that I got, I think, to fund my flight training, and I did. And he actually called me captain at one point in a follow-up email, which I thought was real sweet. So, that's just a detail that indicates how he really follows up, and he really listens, and he remembered that detail about my own life and where I was, what I was interested in. So I appreciate that. And that means something, It matters. I wouldn't have gotten in the air otherwise. I would never have been behind, the controls of a Cessna plane, and I would never have had those memories. And living on the Gulf Coast of Florida and flying here was amazing. Over the water and the beach, and just it was so beautiful. And to be in control of that.